Hello, I am Cheryl Petersen from HealingScienceToday.com. This is number 4 of the Foundation of Rock series, a series of 32 elements taken from the Bible and used as rock-like essentials to work into every day, every minute, and every thought. The Foundation of Rock series engages Christ Jesus' declaration that whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. Transfiguration. A transfiguration shows the difference between rock and sand. A transfiguration is a transformation, metamorphosis, or change. From the Bible, we find stories of transfigurations. One story finds Jesus the Christ taking his disciples, Peter, James, and John, up a high mountain. The 3 disciples saw a vision. From the Gospel Mark, English Standard Version, Jesus' clothes became radiant, intensely white, as no one on earth could bleach them. And there appeared to them Elijah with Moses, and they were talking with Jesus. Okay, so how did the disciples know it was Elijah and Moses? Did Jesus introduce them to his disciples or say out loud, well, Elijah and Moses, bring it in. It's been a while. We don't know. But the result of the vision was mentioned. It struck terror into Peter, James, and John. Can you imagine terror over this cinematic realism of what? Life divine? Did the disciples trust death more than God as life? Did they trust traditions or rituals more than mind? Either way, they did hear a voice that said, "This is my beloved Son. Listen to him." Listen. Don't eavesdrop. Don't absorb words like a sponge and then drip them out by repeating them. But listen. Pay attention. Process. And take heed. Act on the Spirit of Christ. I'll read from 21st Century Science and Health, a modern version of Mary Baker Eddy's Science and Health. God is divine life, and life is no more confined to the forms which reflect it than substance is in its shadow. If life were in human beings or material things, it would be open to their limitations and would end in death. Life is the Creator reflected in mind's creations. If life existed inside its creation, God would not be reflected, but absorbed, and the science of being would be forever lost through a mortal sense of a beginning and an end. How to work this into everyday life? Eat up, digest, and use the living God, which is everywhere, throughout all time and eternity, a rock on which to build.